Hey, it's Ellie. Welcome back to another Sims 4 speed build. So today I am doing sort of the 5x5 build challenge. Not really, because I didn't follow the rules, or at least the official rules anyway. I'm not sure if most people follow those rules though, but yeah, basically you only have a 5x5 space to do your entire house in. And I think where I broke the rules was my landscaping. But other than that, it's just a 5x5 house. I think the whole thing isn't more than like 10 squares across. So yeah, it's a very tiny build and I didn't do much with the rest of the lot. So it's kind of empty there. Anyway, so I wasn't really sure what I was going to do for this build when I got into it. At first I had been thinking maybe I would do like a spooky Victorian-esque kind of house. Like that kind of old style with the curved roofs. I thought that would kind of look cool as like a tower build with like creepy windows and creepy shingles on the roof and the siding is all falling off, but unfortunately they don't have too many of those kind of things in The Sims 4, and I didn't really want to decorate that kind of house, if that makes sense. I thought it would look cool on the outside, but I wasn't too keen on doing the inside. At least when I built this. Maybe I'll do it later. Actually, some of the new vampire stuff would make a pretty cool little house like that. It would be like a little vampire tower. But yeah, for this one, I decided to go more modern. It's not super modern, but it's not very traditional because I've never seen a traditional 5x5 house ever. But yeah, one thing I did do is I put the bathroom on the third floor upstairs. You have to walk outside to get to the bathroom. Like, not outside of the house, but you have to go all the way upstairs, and then there's just an open area on the roof, and then you go into the bathroom. And so that's kind of weird, and this house wouldn't work realistically because of that, but I think it's fine in The Sims. And when I did that, I was just able to have an actual decent sized bathroom because I hate the small bathrooms. Like, I feel like there's like two ways you can arrange the bathroom anyway. Like no matter what you do, if you have like the 3x2 square bathroom, first of all, that's a huge chunk of this house, even even just that alone. But second of all, it's just a terrible bathroom. It's small, and there's only one way you can arrange all of the things to fit in that bathroom. So I do not like to make such a small bathroom, which is why I decided to just put it on its own floor. I didn't want it to be the entire floor because that would be a little much, but I thought the little roof bathroom would be kind of cool, and then you would have the little roof area to hang out with. I put an easel up there and like an outdoor couch. I think that's pretty much it. I wasn't sure what color scheme I was going with at first for this house, and I ended up going with red, which is not something I normally do. Actually, I can't remember if I've ever built a red color scheme for a house or made a red color scheme in a house. I've done the outside a red house. Just one though, I think, because I don't really like red for houses, but I've never even done the interior as red as far as I can remember because it's just way too bold of a color. And the problem I have with red is that it doesn't seem to match anything very well. It's just so red. Like, even orange and yellow, I don't think they look great together. There's no color that I would really be like, oh yeah, that's a perfect match for red. Except like neutral white, gray, black. Those are pretty much all. So yeah, but I decided to go with the color scheme of this couch, which actually kind of matches the city living bed, which I was surprised at, but glad that it happened, because then everything can be sort of, you know, concise and all that. And so with that couch, there's also a yellow pillow, so I decided to use that as my other color because that's, I think, the least, like, the I don't even know how to say it. It's like the least worst of the choices of color. It's your best option, but it's still not a good option in my opinion. But there's plenty of items in The Sims 4 that carry that same color pattern, including this other thing that I think came with City Living too. It's like an ottoman, and I've never ever used that swatch before, I don't think. Maybe once in a recreation build, actually, now that I think about it. But that was the only time, and I've never used it in a house that I was just decorating on my own, and so I thought it actually worked really well here. Just, it's a place to sit up there. It looks nice at the end of the bed. And here's the bathroom. Like I said, I wanted to keep it bigger. I actually didn't playtest this house, so there's two things I need to playtest, and one of them is the toilet here. I think you can use it. I'm almost sure you can use it, but I just want to test it to be sure. And then the second thing is the dresser under the stairs. I'm not sure if you can actually use that or not, but I think you can. So yeah, I'll play test it. If it doesn't work, I'll figure out what else I can do, and then I'll make it work. So yeah, I think I'm almost done with the interior now, and then I go on to do the landscaping, which I actually think is pretty cool. I don't normally like my landscaping, but I like the idea of this one. I did, okay, in, I think it was my red base game house that I did somewhat recently, I built this fountain, like a rock fountain in the garden, and I actually didn't record it because I thought about it later, and so when I built that thing, it turned out so well, and I was bummed that I didn't record it because I thought it looks cool. I just hit my desk, I'm sorry if you heard that, but yeah, I thought it looks cool, so I decided to do it again in this house because I thought it would fit here as well. It's just, I don't know, it's a cool, what I'm doing is I'm putting a fountain. It's an actual, like, I think it's like the fountain in the game is what I mean. And then I put rocks all around it, I put lily pads on it, and then I get this, it's like a fish water squirter, which I would call it a fountain as well, but it's like not the actual pool of the fountain, it's just the decorative thing of it. So I don't know, I think it looks really cool when it's like spraying in with the rocks all around it, and yeah, I like it in the garden, and I knew someone who had this kind of thing in their garden, so I think it looks cool. And the rest of the landscaping, I was struggling at first because all the plants in The Sims 4 are so round. Like, they're not, I was really looking for more of a overgrown wild look for this garden, and most of the plants don't really fit with that. But I made something that I think works in the end, so I'm happy with the way everything turned out. And yeah, I think it's a really cute small house. It looks really fancy from the outside. But that's about the end of the speed build, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a like and subscribe to my channel because I post Sims videos every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye!